So this dash has to come out because my heater core is bad, and it's been a little while since I've recorded anything, so it's cold now. So there's this guy Ben's place. He has like a really good write-up on how to take this dash apart. So I think I'm just gonna follow it. It looks pretty basic, but just like a lot of work. So this is a very detailed post, and I'm just gonna follow it and take this thing out. I'm gonna put a bigger BMW brake master cylinder in, or brake booster in there, new heater core, change the blower motor out, make a bracket for an amp, because I'm gonna put an amp up behind the glove box. So this should be very fun and a mess. So let's do something. Alright, so you gotta disconnect the battery first. What'd I do? I took the steering, or the cluster off, took the radio out. You gotta take all these switches out of the cluster. I'm taking this down, and what do I do next? I think you just start taking these screws out of the top. There's screws on the side, and yeah, I don't know. All right, so now I gotta take this booster off and measure everything up, go to the junkyard, look at some BMW ones, and make sure I'm gonna get actually one that fits. And so yeah, I'm gonna take this off, and yep, next day. Alright, so I got all this apart. I didn't really cover this the best because I had my buddy over, my brother, and I was more interested in actually getting the dash out rather than picking up the camera. But today I'm going to try to film more. So I wasn't able to find a brake booster yesterday at the junkyard, which means I have to order one online, which isn't that big of a deal. I think I found one for like 75 bucks. And I'm gonna take this black box out now, and I'm disconnecting my vent controls, the cables. This one I'm gonna leave on because it's like cracked already and I haven't even touched it, so I'm gonna try to leave that as is. And this one I have to break the welds on all the connectors, so that's kind of a bummer. But I need to take all these mounting screws out. There's one there. There was, I don't know. I don't even know where they all are. But and the blower motor, I just took my AC stuff down, and there was 2 blower motors in there that are the same thing. And I figured the AC hasn't worked in at least 10 years. So instead of being 30 years old, they're technically 20 years old. And I've been soaking the bushings on each side of the motor in transmission fluid to try to like lube them up to try to like extend the life. But I'm gonna swap them out with one of them that I have. I also think I'm going to put the resistor on the outside of this box. I've seen a guy, because it's inside, and he put it like over here somewhere, so it's easy to get to. And then you just gotta clip the wires and put a new resistor on there if it ever goes bad. Might do that. And all right, so I just got this box out. Wasn't too bad, just a couple screws and disconnected the heater hoses, and it came right out. I had the shop vac ready. As soon as I took these hoses off, the shop vac was going under it, and my theory was I was going to catch any kind of coolant that came out, but luckily no coolant came out. And I also blocked off the heater core with these red little end caps that I got. So basically I need to tear this thing apart and see what's inside. I need to get some foam for all the flap door things, and yeah, I guess I'm gonna tear this apart now and see what's up. weight. So, as you can see, my foam is completely gone. So, oh yeah, there's foam up there too. That's just junk. Man, that is nasty. Heatercore. Wow, that's actually like really thin. A little dirty, not too bad. Huh. Cool. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to clean all this up and I don't know. I need to get some foam still. So, probably run up to the store, get some of that. Fun. I think I'm gonna clean all this because it's like disgusting. And here you can see like a little bit of oil, and that's because I made, I don't even know where it's at now. Actually, it's behind this. I made a hole where you can access that. Actually, that's it, right there. And I stuck a little piece of, looks like a little connect, like a, something. Stuck something in there, and through that you can access the one side of the bushing on the motor, which a lot of guys talk crap about doing this, but I literally did it 10 years ago and my motor was squeaking. So there's no way the motor would have lasted this long, and it's still going fine. But you can access that, oh, let this focus, that side of the motor, which is exposed basically to the elements, to the oncoming air, and you can literally oil that through the hole in the front of the van. So I did that. It had to be 10 years ago, and the motor's still running fine. Otherwise, it was squeaking, and there's no way it would have lasted. So it definitely works. These two motors were from the AC in the back. They're a little bit different, the motors. See, that one's got like a cap on it, that one doesn't. This one takes two terminals for the positive negative. This one has a 2-pin connector. So since I took the AC out, I took this long piece of the 2-pin connector, and I'm going to wire that directly to where these used to connect, you know, to them connectors, which helps because I'm going to wire this. I'm going to set this up on the outside of this, so if it were to ever go bad, I can just cut the wires, solder new ones on, and I'm good. I don't have to tear all this apart just to replace that resistor. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put this one in because it has a lot less time on it than them, so I'm gonna risk it and go for this. New heater core's coming Wednesday. It's Sunday now. I need to clean all this crap out. So in my brake booster, I made an offer. It was $100 and I offered him 75, so I might get it for 75. I'm gonna clean out these heater boxes. So I got all the foam scraped out of there, and well, as you can see on the other side there's foam. That side I cleaned it out. This side cleaned it out. You just gotta pop these little caps off. There's little things you gotta squeeze together and it comes out. And well, here you can see them on still. Took them off, got all it off, got all the foam out of this little channel. And got some of this from Home Depot, which is like a double. You gotta split it apart, and I'm gonna put that in there, and it's like the perfect height. It's like a little bit taller than that, and so that's for that. We got this camper seal, which is wide enough
for these, and hopefully it's tall enough. And it's for like in between your truck bed, I guess. I don't know. So that's where I am right now, replacing all this foam.